Hey guys, it's Jessica and I am back with another craft fair idea project, and this time I am sharing what I made out of a single 12 by 12 piece of paper. And these are things that you can make and sell at your craft fair, or if you need like last minute gift ideas, these would work great for that too. So out of the single 12 by 12 piece of paper, I made a little journal, I made a money holder, and then I made 2 gift card holders. So out of the single sheet, you can get 3 different projects or 4 items. So I did want to show that on the gift card holders, there's lots of white space in here that you could even write your note up here, or you could stick a piece of just white cardstock in there to write a note with your gift card. And then the same on the money holder is that it's big enough to put bills in there, and plenty of white space that you could write something up there, or again, just put a piece of paper down the back. And then on the journal, all I did was used the remaining paper after I had cut my money holder and gift card holder, and I just turned that into a cute little journal that is big enough to put 3 by 4 pictures on. You can really turn it into like a scrappy type journal. You can do a junk journal. You can just leave it blank as is. You can keep it and write, put it in your purse for when you need paper. I mean, lots of different ideas you can do with that. So in order to make these 4 items out of your scrapbook paper, you will need some glue, scissors. I'm using these to round the corners because I can't find my corner rounder right now. I have some journal paper, and then I have my scoreboard and my cutter, and just your single sheet of 12 by 12 paper. So this is something that you will need to be mindful of the direction of the pattern on your paper. So if you don't want to worry about that, then use a pattern where it doesn't really matter which direction it goes. So in order to make this, the first thing you need to cut is the size of the money holder, because once you have that done, then those remaining scraps of paper are what we turn into the other projects. So the money holder is going to get cut down to 7 5/8 by 6 3/4. So let's do 7 5/8 by 6 3/4. Okay, so now that I have the what we're going to use for the money holder, you'll see that you have 2 scraps left. One that is really long. It's the length is 12 by 12, or I'm sorry, the length is 12 inches, and then you have this piece that's more rectangular. So we're going to just set those aside for now, and we will put together the money holder. So I didn't want to go get my bone folder, so I'm just using a mechanical pencil that doesn't have the lead to score. So we are going to score our money holder at 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I always like to do the longest one first, so I'm going to go 5 3/4, and then move it back and go 2 3/4. So now when you fold it up, you will see that this is what makes the shape of your money or bill holder. And all you're going to do is glue along the sides right here. And I added some Velcro dots that I got from the Dollar Tree. I always have them in my stash, and I just use that to close it. And then in terms of embellishing it, I just used these embellishments that I've had in my stash for like literally years, and they came in a 4-pack, so I just used them all up so I would have like matching and coordinating projects. So I'm just going to glue the sides here. Well, actually my glue is clogged, so let's get it unclogged. So just doing a very thin line of glue on the short side of our money holder. And then I like to round the corners. You don't have to round the corners. You can just leave it as it is. It's totally personal preference. If you have other like decorative corner punches, you can use those. Whatever you want to do. So we got that one rounded. And that one's not great, but let's do it again. Okay, and now we have our money holder done. So with the long piece of paper that you have, we know it's 12 inches long, and it is going to be, let's see, it looks like it's about 4.5 inches wide. So all you're gonna do is cut this in half on the long side. So we are going to cut it at 6 inches. So now these are going to be our gift card holders. So on this, we are going to score at 4 inches and then turn it around and we're gonna do 4 5/8. So now you're gonna have the short side that comes up, the longer side that comes down, and that is what is making our gift card holder. You want that shallow side to be on the bottom, so then the gift card holder has, or the gift card pocket has enough room for that gift card, because sometimes they can be a little bit tall and you don't want it to interfere with your score line. So again, use the shallow side to be your pocket. And all we're going to do is add some glue to those sides. And adhere that down. And then this is where I would add my Velcro dot. You can add like brads and make like a wraparound closure. You can make a belly band. You can make an elastic closure. Like, the sky is the limit on these things. Just definitely like customize it to your style, your preference. And then this is the last piece of paper. This is going to be our journal cover. If you don't want to make a journal, you can turn this into a Post-it cover, like a square Post-it note cover. You would have to cut this down a little bit, so you would have a scrap there. You can also use it to cover some mini notebooks if you don't want to make your own journal. But I'm going to use this and just make my own journal because it's quick and easy. So all I'm doing is folding this in half. And then I have some journal papers here that I cut out of a vintage notebook. It's actually out of a ledger that I shared in a junk journal haul, and it is cut to 7 1/4 by 5 inches. And I like to do it a little bit smaller than the cover, just because if you've made journals before, you know that if you cut it to the exact size of your cover, then that paper is going to overhang. So all I'm going to do is now fold this paper in half. And this is where having your bone folder would be extremely helpful. And I used, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of paper. So you can make it as thick or as thin of a journal or book as you would like. And then now all I'm going to do is add it in here to my cover. And you can see that we don't have any paper that's overhanging. And I just stapled it in. I have a long reaching stapler. I didn't bring it up with me, but you can, this book is short enough that you can use a normal stapler as well. And then that is your journal, and then all you have to do is decorate it how you want. What I did was I added just a library card ephemera. I glued some ribbon that I had left over from a Christmas gift exchange. I added my embellishment, and then I added some cute little Tim Holtz stickers that says leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And I just used this ribbon as my closure. So again, you can do lots of different things for this. You can add a belly band, you can add some elastic closures and then add beads to it and have dangles and make it super cute. You can not have a closure and just leave it as is. Lots of different ideas. So that is it for my project share today. Please let me know if you guys have any questions and I'm happy to answer them. And once again, thank you so much for being here.